afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a really nice and clean 2002 Newmar Dutchstar. The model number is a 3853. It's 39 feet long, bumper to bumper. This motorhome only has 64,000 miles. And I'm trying to dodge the rain here today, folks. Got a beautiful full body paint color scheme, 2 slide outs. That 330 horsepower engine has got 860 pound-feet of torque, 10,000 pound towing capacity, and a 10,000 pound hitch. Built on a Freightliner custom chassis. You'll like that high torque Caterpillar turbo diesel. It's a C7 for those of you who are interested. One of the most dependable engines that Caterpillar has ever made. Sitting on 22.5 tires that look amazing. I can't really see a date code, but they look great. I can't imagine them being too awfully old. Beautiful full body paint color scheme. And all in all, for this age coach, this thing's really in phenomenal condition. You got to keep in mind, folks, even though it doesn't look it, this is a 16-year-old motorhome. Of course, it's priced a fraction of what this thing costs new. I mean, these things were well over $200,000 back in 2002. That's not 2018 model prices. That's 2002 model. We just drove it 500 and almost 600 miles up here. It did great. Both slide outs have awning toppers. They've got the optional window awnings. Got the outside scare lights. Of course, you got your ladder leading up to your roof. Got the side. They got the 3-camera system. Good looking rig, folks. Really is. I mean, this is very nice for this price range. No delamination. No damage around the wheel wells, like if it's ever had a blowout or something, at least none that I can see. 7,500 watt Onan diesel generator. Yeah, these Newmars, they're cutting edge for its day. I mean, these were not a cheap motorhome by no means when they were new, and they're certainly not cheap now. Many of the technology on this motorhome was pretty much brand new in 2002. So, 6-speed Allison 3000 transmission. Glass looks great. Got one little peck right there, and it feels like it's already been filled in. Certainly not enough to worry about. Probably been there for years, but I'm just letting you know anything I see on it that's out of the ordinary. Bays look great. Got the door awning, got the patio awning with the LumaGuard on both. Well, this thing's really a nice rig. J.B. Peters. Well, must be Mr. and Mrs. Peters' boy, I guess. But anyway, Freightliner custom chassis. Let's look inside. I had to throw that in there. Inside, folks, beautiful interior. Leather captain's chairs. They're both power. They both swivel for party seating. Leather sofa, leather swivel recliner chair. These are flex steel captain's chairs, very high end. We did replace the carpet in it, so that's all been professionally recarpeted. We put the carpet runner down too, of course, which we can remove, or we can actually, I put this down in my motorhome myself, and I've got it everywhere. It really saves your carpet, so we can actually add more to it if you want us to. Just let your salesperson know. You got a table booth that makes a bed, sleeper sofa. Up here in the front, 64,000 miles. They've added, instead of the original factory backup camera system, they've added some sort of wireless 3-way camera system. You've got power shades that come down over the windshield. 6-speed Allison, got the HWH hydraulic leveling jacks. Air brakes, air suspension. It's a bus, folks. It drives great. And that's a raised rail chassis too, so you've actually got full pass-through storage underneath it. Step back, you got a little fold-up table right there that you can actually use for eating service for two. You can sit one on the chair, Swivel that front passenger seat around, have one there. Got real Corian countertops, hardwood floors, leather sleeper sofa, day-night shades, all look great. None of them are broken, which is very surprising. Of course, I've got your factory brochure in here. Now, one modification the previous owners made is I'm assuming that their original refrigerator went bad, and they did the smart thing. They put an all-electric 110 refrigerator in. Folks, that's something most of you will appreciate because A, these things last a lot longer than an RV refrigerator. B, they hold a lot more food. C, they cool off in a fraction of the time an RV refrigerator requires to cool off. So if you're in a hurry, your fridge ain't cold, you don't have to wait several hours for it to get to operating temp. You plug this thing up, and then 30, 45 minutes, you can start loading it up. And, of course, D, a lot cheaper to put one of those in than a RV refrigerator. In fact, the new RV manufacturers now are putting electric fridges in just about everything because the old two-way refrigerators just do not hold up. The Corian countertops look great. This is a sign you've got a good riding coach because there's no cracks in it. You've got the 22-inch tall oven instead of the 17. 3-burner stove top. This is a microwave and a convection oven combo. So you can actually microwave something or you can bake something in there as well. Residential style faucets with a sprayer. Sinks look good. Got a split bath with a glassed-in shower on one side. See if I can get this to open up here one-handed. Some of these doors are... And they do that on purpose. That way they don't pop open while you're driving down the road and bust and shatter. You can see around the skylight, no signs of leak damage or anything like that. Of course, the 3853 does have washer and dryer hookups right beside it. Doesn't have a washer and dryer. Doesn't appear to ever have had a washer and dryer. But we can certainly add one if you want us to. Just let your sales department know and we will definitely give you a price on adding a washer and dryer. In here you got a side water closet. Got your sink in here. Upgrade porcelain RV toilet. Medicine cabinet. Fantastic vent fan with rain sensor. Now, I did notice they've replaced just about every one of these lights with LED bulbs. So that's why you got such a bright light in here. Got a really nice private rear bedroom. This is a 60 by 80 queen size bed. East-west bed. You've got storage up top there. Reading lamps. Big closet across the back. Place for a TV, and we can certainly add one. Just let your salesperson know. We'll get you a price. If you want a TV added to it, or you may have one at home you want to put in it. Doesn't take much of one. These are all solid wood cabinets. You know, this is a nice motorhome, folks. The day-night shades are all good. Put your TV up there. Storage. To be a 2002 model, folks, I mean, this is in great shape. It really is. It's a good brand, too. I mean, most people that own a Newmar will have nothing but a Newmar from now on. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I can't tell you how many calls a week we get. People want Newmars and nothing but Newmars. They won't even consider. You could tell them you got a Prevost or a Bluebird for the same price. And they feel so strongly about Newmar, they won't even look at a Prevost or a Bluebird. But anyway, folks, this unit, this is just how it came in. We did put carpet in it and the carpet runner down. So we haven't performed a checkout or an inspection on this RV besides the basics. I've got the generator running right now. We drove it in 550 some odd miles. It's got 64,000 miles and change. 59.9. Won't last long, folks. That's checked out, ready to go. That's even a flex steel sofa. If I can zoom in on that badge right there. So this is obviously very high-end furniture in here, very high-end appliances. This is not a cheap motorhome. It was never a cheap motorhome when it was new. This was a pretty significant upgrade over your standard Fleetwood or even a Winnebago or anything like that. Newmars are pretty much one of the top 5 brands that you can buy used. You know, we try to buy, and many of you have commented on this before, you know, we don't have a lot of what we call filler brands. On our used motorhomes, folks, we only carry higher end brands that cost a lot more money new. And the reason behind that, the logic behind it is very simple. They hold up better. You know, these cheaper grade motorhomes, these cheaper built motorhomes, when they get 10, 12, 15, 16 years old like this one, there's not much left of them. You get a high-end brand like a Newmar, like an Itasca, like a Monaco or a Holiday Rambler or a Beaver or a Country Coach, it's going to have a lot of life left to it even after 16 years. I mean, this motorhome right here, folks, you take care of it, you keep it serviced, you keep things repaired on it, it will last you as long as you want to keep it. If you want to keep it for 10, 15 years, you take care of it, it'll take care of you. If you want to pass this down to your kids, you can do it, folks, as long as you take care of it. These are well-built motorhomes. They're built to last. You know, these aren't mass-produced like the cheaper brands are. These are like Newmar. They concentrate on quality, not quantity, when they build their motorhomes. And that's why you don't see near as many of these for sale on the used market like you do the other cheaper brands. $59.9, that is what we call our option A price. That's a haggle-free, firm price. It doesn't matter if you're paying cash, trade, or finance. And what you get for that $59.9 is, of course, a low mileage 2002 Newmar Dutchstar 3853 in excellent condition. You're going to get an inspection by certified RV techs that will be completed after purchase. After it's been through service, the RV tech that checked it out will get in touch with you, set an appointment. And when you come to pick it up, you're going to get a personal walkthrough, a demonstration showing you how to operate everything, show you what all these switches do, and how to hook up at the campground, and put your awnings out, and jacks, and slide outs, and much more. He'll spend some time with you. You can record him, video or audio, or however you want to do it, and answer any questions you have about it. Plus, he'll show you any kind of repairs that he had to do, if any, to make it pass our inspection. And folks, when I say at $59.9, that's the price. If we have to spend $5,000 or $10,000 to make this RV pass our inspection, we're going to do it, and the price is going to stay exactly the same. And I don't foresee us even spending a fraction of that, but you never know. Or you also get a year of free camping, up to 21 nights total at select RV resorts nationwide, 7 nights at a time. And these aren't your standard state parks or KOAs, or these are actually privately owned RV resorts. Very, very nice. I'm hoping to try one out here in a few weeks, but I've had a lot of positive feedback from customers that have bought RVs from us this year, that have already taken advantage of those RV resorts. So just a little thank you gift for buying an RV from us. That's included for $59.9. There's no extra fees. You're not going to get hit up with a dock fee, a prep fee, a tag and title fee, a processing fee. You're not going to hit up with a prep, dock fee, or any of that stuff, folks. All of those fees are 100% dealer profit, 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or new RV. Now, all that's $59.9 out the door, haggle-free, firm. But you're not going to get hit with a lot of surprise fees. The only thing, besides the sales price, of course, is the sales tax. If you're a Georgia resident, you will pay Georgia sales tax, or what they call TAVT tax now, title ad valorem tax, on top of the $59.9. If you're an out-of-state buyer, like most of you are, you'll pay your state sales tax rate, whatever that might be, when you tag and title this motorhome at your local DMV office. But other than that, that's it, folks. And we do offer what we call an option B. Option B is Saves you time, it saves us time and money, so we save you time and money. Option B is you forego the inspection and all those other benefits that I just told you about, and buy the unit the same way we did, as is, as it sets. No inspection, no walkthrough, no demonstration. Pretty much what you see on the video is what you get. And if you can buy that way, you don't get free camping, you don't get anything, but you do get a starter kit, you do get some instructional DVDs, and a 30-day drive-out tag with option A or B. But, folks, what you get is you get the motorhome just like we bought it, as is. Anything that doesn't work on it, well, you know, that you'll have to fix it. You know, we're not going to fix it because we're discounting the price. And we discount the price, what those services cost us, what we have to pay RV Tech to do an inspection, what we have to pay RV Tech to do a walkthrough demonstration. And if you can buy it that way, folks, then we will definitely give you a discounted price. But the price, if you want all those services, is $59.9, folks. These RVs, I don't have to tell you, used RV shoppers, especially used Class A diesel shoppers, how scarce inventory is right now. It's half or less of what it was last year, and it's not going to get any better soon. In fact, it's going to be years for the inventory starts getting back to normal, because we're starting to hit the years during the recession when RV manufacturers were bankrupting, going out of business. They were building half or 1/3 of the units they normally do during that period, and now that it's several years later, we're feeling the wrath of that, but by meaning less used inventory from those years models than normal. And so obviously that's not going to go away for a while. So, you know, these prices are haggle-free, firm. You know, I try to keep things simple, stress-free as possible. You know, we've been doing this for 50 years. We're not a newcomer to this selling used RVs by no means. Matter of fact, we buy and sell more used RVs in a day than most of you watching this video will your entire lifetime. You know, we sell almost 600 used units a year. We buy that many a year or more. And, you know, folks, we're the place that other dealers call when they can't figure out the value of something. And we're very experienced at what we do. We learned a long time ago that if we cut out the commission salespeople, if we cut out the haggling, we cut out the extra fees and all that other stuff that people hate about buying a used vehicle from a dealership, that our sales will go up. And they certainly did. You know, we did away with haggling. We started advertising exclusively on the internet. We have buyers that travel thousands of miles every single week to visit us and buy RVs. What, rain's starting to come down now. I guess there could be worse places I could be stuck in the rain. But anyway, folks, you know, nobody likes that haggling. Our buyers really appreciate the fact that this is the price they're going to pay. Doesn't matter if you're looking at it online or in person, the price is $59.9. They appreciate the fact that when they get here, the price is not marked up. They appreciate the fact that they don't have to go back and forth with a high-pressure commission salesperson to try to get a good deal, because to get you in the door, we've already pre-discounted everything to our low dollar price. And you can certainly get online. You can, you know, if you want to do it the old school way of haggling, let us know. We'll mark the price up $10,000 so it's the same price as everybody else's, and we can start negotiating to get to where we're at right now at $59.9. Or we can do it the way that we prefer to do it. Put the lowest price out there so that it stands out among our competitors. I mean, when you're looking at this motorhome for $69 and $75 grand everywhere else, and you can buy it here for $59.9, you're going to click on this listing first because of the price, especially with the low miles. And, you know, you don't get caught up with all these extra fees, all this nonsense these other dealers try to charge you, folks. They charge you thousands of dollars in extra fees on top of the sales price. That's normally thousands of dollars higher than ours. You don't have to worry about that here, folks. Family owned and operated, 3 generations, one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the United States today. 50 years in business, folks. Now, if that's not a true testament to how we run our business and how we take care of our customers, I don't know what else is, because you're not going to stay in business for 50 years in this highly competitive market. There are literally thousands of RV dealers that post their inventory online with prices. You're not going to stay in business and sell as many RVs a year as we do unless A, your prices are the lowest or some of the lowest on the internet, and B, you have some of the cleanest and lowest mileage RVs on the internet, and we do both, folks. You know, 50 years in business, we got connections to buy used RVs other dealers can only dream about. And you got to realize when these big corporate dealers got a hold of this motorhome, it'd be marked up 20 grand higher because of their extra overhead. You know, we're a small dealer, got 135, 40 used RVs in stock right now. And I can pretty much, I've got enough variety of inventory, I can pretty much promise you, if you visit us in person, very, very few people don't find something they want to buy. Now, not everybody can buy. Unfortunately, credit restrictions have tightened up on these luxury items like RVs and boats, but you know, we've got connections in the finance community that will try to get you approved. You can apply for financing right from our website. The only thing we ask you to do, be truthful on everything you put on your credit app. Make sure you can prove your income with tax returns. Make sure everything on your driver's license matches up, etc. Makes our job a lot easier to get you approved for an RV. Now, all financing, of course, is with approved credit and minimum 10% down payment. Now, just like anything else, the lower your credit score is, the higher your down payment may be. But you're not going to get a zero down payment loan, folks. There's no way. I don't have a lender around that will do a loan with no money down. They want you to have some kind of cash investment in a luxury item, because banks look at RVs like different than they do cars and houses. You've got to have a house to have a roof over your head. The bank knows that. You're not going to let your house go back unless there's absolutely, you've let everything else go back. And B, the bank knows you're not going to let your car go back for repossession, because you've got to have it to get to work to be able to buy food and groceries and all that stuff for your family. But banks know that if you come across hard times or you lose income, the RV and any toys you have, like a motorcycle, a boat, a motorhome, is the first thing you're going to let go back to the bank if you have a choice. Banks know that. They've been burned on it. They want 10% down so that at least you have some kind of cash investment in it, so you're less likely to let it go back because of loss of income or job. And, you know, RVs are a want, not a need. I mean, these are toys, basically. Bank knows that. They treat them like that. So they're a little tougher to get financed than they are cars, trucks, and houses. So keep that in mind. If you can't qualify for a home loan, then chances are you're going to have a hard time qualifying for an RV loan. I'm just telling you from personal experience. I mean, it's about 1/3 of everybody that applies for financing gets turned down, so don't feel bad if you do. I mean, it's, like I said, these are different than conventional loans. And we're also more than happy to work with your own bank or credit union. A lot of banks and credit unions don't require you to pay as much down, and they have competitive interest rates, but they have a lot shorter term where we can get you 144 months. They might get you 5 years, maybe 6 years at the most. So it just depends on where you want your payment to be. Any questions about financing, call our sales department at 706-965-7929. You can apply for financing from our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. You can also see our entire inventory on our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. More units arrive every day. Now, I may not have a video on everything on our website, but I'll at least have pictures and a short description. And then you can call us or contact or email us if you have any other questions, and we'll answer them for you best that we can. Of course, calling is always preferred for faster service. Thank you for watching. Any questions, give us a call. 706-965-7929. After hours, 423-605-6747. Nationwide deliveries available, financing available with approved credit and down payment, and much more. Give us a call. We've got a great selection of used RVs, the biggest in-stock selection of any RV dealership in a 500-mile radius. So if you want to come to the Southeast to buy a motorhome, you're really missing out if you don't at least stop by and spend a few hours with us, because I've got some of the nicest, cleanest used motorhomes you're going to find anywhere at the lowest prices you're going to find anywhere. So thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.